Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to Combat Ready HQ. We're looking at what is life like at the Army Foundation College in Harrogate. I actually went through there as a recruit back in 2006. I'm Craig, a serving soldier, well, a veteran, an ex-serving soldier, served 16 years, partly in the Royal Artillery and then transferred over to the Household Cavalry Regiment. But as I just said, I completed my training at the Army Foundation College. It'd be very interesting to see what they say in this video, how it's changed, and I can give you sort of some of my experiences and what I thought of it. As always, please, we're building a great community. Continue to please like, share, comment below. Follow us on Instagram, join the free Discord. It's all in the description. Check out the original video. That is in the description as well. But let's get into it.
The reason why I joined personally was for a bit of independence. I kind of wanted to do my own thing and not really live off my parents. I wanted to be my own person.
I saw loads of people making new families and friends, and I just thought that's what I want in life.
I joined under 18 because I just thought, why would you wait when you can set yourself up for your career earlier?
The idea of being able to bring my hobbies into my job role was just amazing to me.
The job I'm doing is a driver.
That's exactly it. And I joined at 16. I put the application in at 15 years and 3/4. It's earliest I could bill it in, straight in on the day. I think I had it written up all ready to go. And to be honest, I joined for a sense of pride for the country, served my friends and family, and I literally just love all things military. Used to love watching the films. Afghan was on the news. I used to watch it religiously and just like, I want to do that. I want to shoot things and blow things up for a living, basically. But everyone joins for a whole host of reasons, but no better than being able to shoot and blow things up for a living, go on exercise, make new friends, and have the best social life possible.
Aircraft technician,
Ground crew specialist, cyber engineer,
technical support specialist.
geographic technician.
I'm going to be joining the Corps of Army Music. I'll be playing the flute.
Combat medic technician.
Yeah, I want to join the Welsh Guards infantry.
As an electronics technician.
I chose to join the infantry because it's a different job role. It keeps me on my feet all the time, and I like to stay physically fit and active.
The most rewarding part.
So as you can see there, going through Harrogate, unlike Purbright and Catterick, you can do every role possible because you're doing junior entry. Normally, if you're going adult regular entry, say infantry, you would go straight to Catterick and carry out phase 1, phase 2 at Catterick. And then you join another units such as combat medic, musician, artillery, REME engineers, the whole host of trades. You'd actually go through Purbright and used to go through Winchester as well. But all trades, all corps can go through AFC Harrogate as phase 1, even infantry, including paras, if that's what you want to do.
Training is seeing myself develop physically and mentally. I've seen myself being pushed mentally more than I ever have before, and physically my training and fitness has gone through the roof.
Safari training, it's been quite good, working with a lot of new people, learning the basics of a soldier, learning how to operate as a soldier.
Here at Harrogate, you can obviously do the high ropes behind me. There's also shooting on the ranges and the indoor ranges, the DCCT. There's obviously PT, sports and skills going towards your Duke of Edinburgh award that we also do. There's varieties, there's football, rugby, tennis. I'm on the boxing team personally.
They started it a lot easier than
Yeah, exactly that. It definitely changes you mentally, physically. It changed me as a person. I was a shy, young, quiet lad, joined at 16, and it turns me into a man, become a little bit louder, a lot more confident, and it definitely changed me and added a lot of mental resilience to me. So it's brilliant for that. You know, if you're shy and quiet, don't worry, get in, join AFC Harrogate. It will change you for the better. I guarantee you. You would have also just seen he had a Lance Corporal. Unlike the other ones at Harrogate, they do junior ranks. So throughout there, you can earn Lance Corporal, Corporal Sergeant, Staff Sergeant, Sergeant Major, and then RSM. The top recruit gets RSM on final parade. So they do that. And like I said, they do sport and skill. So it's like once a week, once every 2 weeks or something, on a Tuesday or Thursday it was. You did your sport and a skill. I did jiu-jitsu as a sport, absolutely brilliant, and I'd actually love to get back into it. I did it for a year and never continued it, and I wish I did. So I may actually get back into that sometime soon, find somewhere local to me. And then I got stuck with the skill of drama, It was a very good looking lady basically going around taking names. Me and this lad were like, well, you're offering Harry a bow. I'll put my name down as a joke, put my name down for other skills, and I actually got dicked and picked to do dramas, to do year drama, and absolutely hated it. But there's so many sports and skills. It's amazing to go towards your Duke of Edinburgh, and I did walk away with a bronze Duke of Edinburgh. I got the certificate and the little pin away in a folder. So you have that as well. They do a whole host of sport and skill. It's amazing.
Envisioned it, but as obviously training progresses, it gets harder and harder. But they're trying to make you get a new personal best every single time you train.
When I first started, I wasn't the fittest person, and it was a bit of a struggle. It still is a struggle mentally and physically, but you get used to it, and it does get a lot easier.
So I feel like I'm a lot more focused, a lot more disciplined.
At Harrogate, we spend roughly about 25% of our time in education.
Yep, so physical training gets harder and harder, but it starts off at a basic level, so don't worry too much. It will get harder, but you will adapt and improve, so it will become slightly easier, but also be harder because you are getting fitter. So don't worry about that, but just train hard, prepare correctly, and they always want you to do better, and you've got a whole year to progress and pass out.
I didn't expect to do education as part of my military training.
The class sizes at Harrogate are between 7 and 12 students. This is good because we get more one-on-one time with our teachers if we're struggling.
Whereas when you was at school, you never really got the help that you needed, and I felt like I struggled a lot more, whereas here I get a lot more help.
At Harrogate you can do functional skills, maths, English, ICT and BTEC.
So this is my workspace. I have my bed. It's actually very comfy.
What is that,
and
bedding?
Then you have a locker, and then there's a desk.
Oh, remember, you are allowed your own bedding after a certain time.
Nice window.
Beginning, it's kind
I
of
do remember that.
weird. You've got 11 new people you haven't really met before, but then within the first 3 days, it's as if you've known each other for about 4 months.
Exactly
And then
that.
as the weeks and days go on, you just get more comfortable with each other. And then by the time you finish your first 6 weeks, you feel like you've known each other for years.
You always have someone there at the end of the day. Like, the girls become like a second family, and if you're down, they'll cheer you up.
In my free time, we normally just like sit together, like talk about stuff, or we eat snacks or play games like Uno.
My spare time, I get on, make sure my room's clean, make sure everybody else's bed space is clean, make sure my locker's all ready to go for the next day, polish my boots, and then once I'm finished that, shower, and then ready for bed, call my parents, whatever everybody else does in their free time.
I get to speak to my parents every night.
And you can bring in laptops, then maybe your Xbox or your PS4, and as a weekend or in the evening, you can set that up and then play FIFA with your mates or play some like Call of Duty.
They do have a good selection of food, and the breakfasts are quite standard, but everybody likes a fry-up.
You get quite a lot of options, and they're tasty. It's nice. It's nice food. I eat a lot.
The biggest challenge has been so far remembering all the information that gets thrown at you and all the abbreviations and different things like that.
Yep. So going back, you do a lot of education, which is absolutely brilliant. You walk away with level 2. You can even go up to level 3, sort of functional skills, maths, English, IT, and you can get your ECDL, which I got, your European Computer Driving License, which really steps you up with using computers like Excel, spreadsheets, PowerPoints, and all that sort of stuff. And you do quite a bit of education, and it's really good, and it gets you the qualifications because you need them to promote to like corporal sergeant. So if you go to Harrogate, you do all the education, so it saves you having to do it when you get to regiment. Yeah, food is absolutely brilliant as well. Really good food, wide variety, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Just sometimes you really don't get enough time. I remember sometimes we'd get like 5 minutes to eat it, and then you got to get ready and go and run a PT session and do some sort of long run. So be prepared for that. Loads of downtime after the first 6 weeks. We had a room inspection every morning for the first 6 weeks, and then after that it sort of calms down, so you still have to get your kit all ready that night, but you end up getting a lot more downtime. You get to leave camp every now and then. You make brilliant friends. You honestly, because you're in the room for a year together in your sections and your platoons, you honestly get to know each other. You make great bonds. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, absolutely brilliant if you want to make some like friends for life. They just need to sort out locker layout there. But other than that, honestly, it's well worth it. It changes you as a person. Highly recommend.
I find getting out of bed quite easy now. When we first started in the first 6 weeks, it was hard.
Getting up every morning at like 6 o'clock, it's quite challenging, but We all do it. We're all in the same boat.
On weekends, we get up at 9 o'clock, we get a nice wine. It's beautiful.
The most rewarding part of training for me would be making the bond with all the other junior soldiers.
And I feel like the bonds that you make as well, they're very strong. Like you're with that person literally 24 hours in a day.
When I came here, I didn't really have many girly friends, considering the fact that there was many girls that wanted to do similar things to me. So I was here, like REME engineers, there's girls having similar aspirations as me, wanting to do similar things, working alongside the lads. So we were all actually like on the same wavelength.
I think the thing I found most surprising was the actual amount of resilience that everyone has collectively. Like no one wants each other to give up, you just build each other back up.
My military instructors are great. If I ever need someone to talk to or I need help, I turn to them. They don't turn you away, they do listen.
The thing I've most enjoyed about my time here is growing myself and like learning about things I never thought I could do.
When I got my first paycheck, I was definitely over the moon. It was the best thing ever.
Give it a go. It's been one of the best experiences I've had so far.
If you really want to join the army, then go for it, because if you don't try it, you're going to be really disappointed when you find out how amazing it actually is.
Honestly, yeah, listen to him. Join the army. If you're looking at joining the army young, you have aspirations and you're thinking, I'll wait till I'm 18. Don't. Join at 16. You do a bit of education anyway, so it prepares you for promotion to corporal sergeant. You then get to do a sporting skill. You might pick up something new, like I did jiu-jitsu, drama I hated, but you might not get that. Absolutely love jiu-jitsu, and I have taken things away from it for the rest of my life. Soldiering, you become out a better soldier out of Harrogate than you do Purbright, because you soldier for a year, unlike 10 weeks or whatever Purbright is now. It used to be like 11 weeks. So you come out a better soldier. You go from section attack all the way up to company attack, and you go really in depth on section and platoon attacks, a lot more than you do at Purbright. Purbright, you only do platoon attacks. But you really go in depth. You get to learn to like the ranks a little bit better, because you get to promote to Lance Corporal, Corporal, Junior Lance Corporal, Junior Corporal if you want to. And you're just there taking it all in and soaking up that experience for a whole year before you go off to a unit. So it's a whole lot better training. Plus, if you're not really, don't like too much like sitting in a classroom education, don't want to do college, don't want to do uni, then why not just go to the Army Foundation College and do that more practical soldiering, because you're going to join the army anyway. So why wait? Every trade can go through there and you can become a better soldier and work your way up, hopefully, to RSM or have just a fun-filled career. Honestly, I had the best experience. You do like 8 amazing exercises while you're there, loads of adventure training. I was lucky enough to go skiing for £220 all-inclusive food, hotel, accommodation, kit and equipment. You do battlefield tours in Normandy for like a week or a few days. It's honestly amazing experience and I highly recommend it. So make sure you go and do it. Honestly, it's the best thing you ever do. You get the high ropes. It's got an amazing obstacle course. You become really good at drill because you're doing drill for a year. You have a massive pass out parade, a lot bigger than you would do if you went through Purbright. So Army Foundation College, I can't rate anymore. Honestly, it's highly worth it. Go and do it. Let us know if you've got any thoughts. As always, comment below, send me a message on Instagram, emails in the description, and I'll see you soon.